Hello everyone and welcome to the final set review for Amatsu no Kuni, the black cards. This is the final part of this and then we can start doing some other kind of videos. Alright, as with me as always is XprtHunter. How are you, buddy?
What's up, everyone?
And alright, this is the final set. Let's get this out of the way and talk about what black got. Let's start things off with Act of Desperation, 2-cost action, which is give 3/3 to a friendly unit. The unit is destroyed after one attack.
Mini dive bomb.
Mini dive bomb pretty much is how we saw it. I think we all sort of looked at it. We're like, it's cool. Does what it needs to, which is like a dive bomb. It's good for in a dive bomb deck, or just as I guess in Zishinku for zombies and all that.
Yeah, I mean you can pair it up with like turtle.
Yeah. Pair it with a turtle and all that stuff. Like it kind of just gets out of hand if your opponent is not ready for it. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad card.
Oh, bad card. Our work is really cool, but yeah, it's all right. It does what it does. Next up, Cursed Zone, a 2-cost action, which is give 2 random spirits units in your graveyard minus 1 MP, and return them to your X pocket. MP cost cannot drop below 1. This is a great card for the spirits. This is why, like we said before, the spirits, whilst they have some form of a foundation, black has the good supports for it, and it's just not enough right now.
Yeah, this is a solid card though. If spirits had more support, like...
Yeah, if they do, we'll have to wait for hopefully in the next expansion they do more spirit cards. Like this card is just really good, just to bring them back with one MP drop. Like, you know, it's great. I love the artwork for it too.
And it only costs 2. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah, 2. Really fucking cheap. It's great. Alright, next up we have Creeping Darkness, another 2-cost action. Destroy an enemy unit with 1 or less attack. If your deck has 15 or fewer cards in it, destroy an enemy unit with 2 or less attack instead.
Somebody played this against me, and he did it twice, and I was just like, why are you running this?
Yeah. Like, you know, when the mill concept was working sort of last season in the first month, this would have been good then, probably. Now, because like the mill concept has sort of kind of declined-ish, but probably only in Ouroboros. But then again, I wouldn't really play it. Not yet, at least. Not until there's more support to really help mill your decks.
I mean, it's a little too conditional, right?
Yeah, I mean, all the mills was all about having 15 or fewer cards anyway.
Yeah, but like, it's not just about your deck having fewer cards. It's also like, it has to be a unit with 2 or less attack.
Yeah, that's true. Most big units do come out with 2 attack, but it just depends, really.
Well, it depends. Like the big threats, they don't have 2 attack.
Some
like,
do.
I think like some do. Like some do. Like maybe like Masamune and Lilith.
Lucia, Chun.
Yeah, but some dude caught me slipping with this card, dude. Because like I was like, I didn't see it coming. Like I went to go buff Lilith, and then he played this on me, and I was just like, wait, what?
Well, it caught you off guard.
Yeah, it did. I didn't see it coming. I didn't think he had this card.
Yeah, it did creep up on you. Creeping Darkness, as in title by its name. But
I mean, I can see play. It just depends, I guess, on the deck, right?
It
Maybe
depends.
like in a mill deck.
Yeah, but I'll have to wait.
Mill isn't really relevant right now, so.
We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, if something does happen, but otherwise I would assume next expansion, where there's more support targeting towards mill and spirits, because I definitely want to see these 2 come into play more. Alright, the 2-cost legendary, Dark Exchange, favorite card that came out. If your hero is black, they gain friendly black units gain revenge, and when their friendly unit dies, sacrifice 1 life for 60 seconds. 60 seconds is a very long time. But it is definitely a fun card to play.
I mean, you're also sacrificing 1 life for each unit, right?
Yeah, every time a unit dies, you take one -1.
Yeah, it's not a bad card though. I like this card a lot.
I like it. I think it'd be really good if you can get Spike Dive Bomb rolling because, you know, sacrificing one life on top of all the drops.
Just being able to get Nobunaga back after his revenge is over with this card is pretty nice.
Oh yeah, it was great. I did it. I was able to do it. I'm like, yeah, he's coming back. It's just like, yeah. Dude, it's fun. I like the card. It's solid for what it does. Haven't seen much play of it. I know I do play it when I ever play black, so I try to at least want to throw this in. I want to try to make sure units don't go to the graveyard and I just get them back in the deck. Alright, moving on to Demonic Eater, 3-cost black. Destroy an enemy unit with 4 or less HP. Additionally, if a friendly unit on the field has the Ascended status, your hero gains 4 life. I think it's a pretty good card, actually.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's just, you just gotta be careful when you use it.
Gotta be careful when you use it,
like,
but, Raging Demon.
Like, against green or, like, red, like, it can buff their HP, right? So, like, if you try to hit a unit and they buff the HP, then this just fizzles out.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful with it. And Raging Demon would probably benefit from this just because it will have the Ascended units.
Yeah, the good thing about this card is, like, it hits anything as long as it has 4 or less HP.
Yeah, that's the good part. It's just any unit. Doesn't matter what it is. So, like, yeah, I like the card. I think it's good. So,
yeah.
Overall, really good 3-cost card. Next up is Soul's Return, 5-cost action. Place a random spirit unit in your graveyard onto the field. This is what I mean. Like, black got the support to really help spirits.
Yeah, but this card's expensive, dude.
It's expensive, and I don't know why. Like, you have the other one, which, you know, it's a 2-cost to bring him to your X pocket where they get -1, I guess. But, like, this is just any spirit comes back to the field.
I mean, I don't know, dude. For 5, I'm not playing this.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, unless like there's a big spirit that is going to be really good, then I could probably see a reason.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's a random spirit in your graveyard.
Random spirit in the graveyard is very true, which is where you have to control your graveyard. What goes in there? Yeah. It's okay, but the cost is too much, I guess.
Yeah, it costs us a lot. 5 mana is...
Yeah, 5 mana is a lot. But technically, and when we get to it, the dude in the background there does the exact same thing, and he's a 5-cost unit. And when we get to it, I'll show it. Yeah. I don't have the original, but I do have the foil version of this. Pandemonium, 5 costs. Place 3 random units in your graveyard with an MP cost of 4 or less onto the field with 1 HP. Like, if the Spirits becomes a thing, I would run this.
Yeah, this is not that card. See, this costs 5, but it can potentially give you 3 units. It gives you 3 units, right?
It gives you 3 units. They're all at 1 HP. If it's Spirits, like, I don't think it's a big deal because, you know, a lot of them do trigger on death effects. So we can actually use it to either get the field all filled up and then maybe do Ascensions on top. So,
yeah.
Like, it's a pretty cool card. Artwork for it's really cool. I like it.
Yeah, artwork is solid. A lot of the artwork in this expansion is pretty solid.
Yeah, artwork is just amazing. But yeah, like I haven't really seen much play. You got to see one. I haven't really seen on my end, but and we all know like it's a pretty damn good card. So we just have to find ways to actually tech this in and actually try it out. Serpent Revival, another 5-cost epic. Destroy 1 friendly black unit. Return the unit in your graveyard with the highest MP cost of the field. This is just, you know, Tyrant's on the field. I pop Tyrant. I get Super Tyrant. Tyrant comes back.
Or you could, or even Devil Joe. Devil Joe would come back too.
Even Devil Joe, yeah. This is a nice card for the Ouroboros engine and stuff like that. It's so cool, and yeah, it's a pretty solid 5-cost card. No real issues with it as far as I know.
Yeah, I think it's best fit in Uro.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, overall, it does what it does, and like it's a good card. And I think that's the end of the action. So that's all Black's actions for this expansion. It's the units where they got the most, where they got quite a lot actually. So let's get this going. So first up is Yellow Imp, 3-cost 2/4 Spirit. Death, give +1 attack to a random friendly unit. Not bad.
I think it's okay.
it's good. Like, you know, he's a 2/4 for 3 cost. Spirits, you know, they're good when they come back cheaper, especially with the zone and all that stuff. So, you know, +1 attack, it's alright. Nice card.
Yeah. Just use them on block and few units.
Yeah. Good. Next up is Dead Fish. 3 cost 1/4, another spirit. Death, it destroys the unit in front if it has 4 or less HP. This is a good card, actually.
Yeah, but stats are so bad.
Stats are so bad, but like that's not what you're really concerned about, because like you're trying to pop a card in front with 4 or less HP.
Yeah, see, but then you can't put him against a unit that has more than 5 HP.
No, of course not. Well, you just have to play it right. That's all.
Yeah. I guess if you
play Dead Fish right, you can actually you can guarantee you'll kill the units in front.
Yeah, you can value at them. You just gotta play it right.
Yeah, like it's all right unit. It's all right.
Especially at better stats.
I know.
I mean, maybe if he had 2 attack, right? It was like a 2/4.
Yeah, maybe. It'd be
That
definitely.
would make him a little better.
That'd
I mean, he's not bad though. Like,
make him shine a lot more.
yeah, he's not bad though.
Alright, next we have is Shibata Katsui, 3 cost 2/8 human. While on the field, your maximum MP is now -2. I don't think I've seen anyone.
I mean, he's just a vanilla 2/8.
Really?
And you wouldn't play him in Slayer.
Yeah, nah, I haven't really seen anyone want to or need to play him.
Yeah, like if you do play him, like you play him in mono, because -2 in mono isn't that bad.
Yeah, that's it.
He's a solid body, but that's about it.
It's his body that is probably the best thing about him, but that's about it, really. I mean, you could technically Hatred Reborn him to remove the effect, so you've got a 3/2/8 on the field.
Yeah, he's not bad, but just vanilla, pretty much vanilla unit.
Yeah, it's a very, very vanilla unit for black. They've got 3 cards that do this now, or 2, as far as I know. Next up, we have the last secret of the set, which is Black Imp. 3 cost, 3/5 spirits. I think this is a solid card. Death, the enemy hero gains +3 life. 3 life is not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a spirit as well. Why I said like spirits are good in the black area. And he's a 3/5. Like, he's got a really good stats for a 3-drop.
Yeah, being a 3/5 is like probably the best thing about him.
And you know, he's jumping around a lot for the secret. It's cool. It's probably the most movement intense of the secrets I've seen compared to all the other secrets. And so is Kenshin, but I don't know Kenshin, so he's running.
He's definitely one of the better spirits. That's for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Black Imp, and I mean, even his original artwork is actually pretty cool. That's not spirit, but like secret, but secret's actually pretty awesome. All right. Next up, we have Ultimo Soren, 3 cost, human 1/7, growth of 3. Level 2, gain +1 attack. Level 3, give a unit with an MP cost of 5 or more in your graveyard, -2 MP, and return it to your X pocket. Dude can be abused as hell. Not that I've seen him that much often, though.
I mean, I've seen him, but like I haven't really seen him like being abused.
In other color decks, I'm not seeing it. But he can be. But I feel like everyone's just sticking to him with black for the time being.
I mean, he's pretty good. 2/7 for 3. I mean, gets you a unit back. I mean, I've seen people use him in Raging Demon, like testing him out.
Yeah.
Like, you can get like an Alexia back for 3, right? And that sucks.
And that really sucks, getting Alexia back for 3. That's dumb.
Well, like, if you're the one getting the Alexia for 3 cost, then that's good for you. But like your opponent, he's not gonna like that.
He's gonna be like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?"
I mean, there's other cards too that you get back for cheaper.
Yeah, but
Alexia's like one of the main ones.
Alexia and Tyrant, definitely, like they're the main ones. But yeah, no, I'd say a fun card. Definitely a fun card if get him to go off. Next up is Mori Ranmaru, another 3 cost human 1/5. When placed on the field, if there is another friendly human unit on the field, he gains +1/+2. When he ascends, he gains +1 attack and agility. I like this guy. I think he's got a pretty good solid setup. It's just weird because Human black, there's not really much of a support for it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of humans in black. I mean, there's a couple, but not a lot.
Not a lot of real good support. I mean, they do have a really good destruction card when you have 2 humans pop a card for a certain amount. There's that. But like, there's not enough really for humans. But if there is, man, this guy I think would be really awesome.
I mean, I've seen him pop off once. Opponent had like a Junie, and then he ascended on top of an Angel, I think, into this. And he came out pretty strong, and with agility too. I was like, oh man, I gotta deal with this.
Yeah, effectively he's gaining +2/+2 if you ascend him, and he gets agility. So dude is quite good actually. So I like him. Next up is Mr. and Mrs. Cutter. 3-cost humans, 1/5. Growth of 6. Level 2 turns into Protengu, which is a 5-cost spirit, 2/4, with flight and shield. After dealing damage to enemy hero, gain +1 HP.
Yeah, I think this is a solid card.
It's
Protengu.
Yeah, it's a nice card. I like it.
Mr. and Mrs. Cutter. They'll cut you up.
They cut you up. If you haven't noticed, their hair aspects of them have blades. So Mr. Cutter's mustache has blades, and the thing in Mrs. Cutter's hair is also blades. And Protengu himself is just, a really good card. Just gaining the HP. It's a black unit that's flying. Like, it's actually pretty good. Alright. We have Catchymitsuhi. This is my favorite guy. Love his artwork. 3-cost human, 2/4, epic. When placed on the field, destroy another random friendly unit and gain +2/+4.
Yeah, Catchy, I like this guy, dude.
Catchy is sick. Him and his fucking scythes.
I mean, a 4/8/3. That's pretty good.
A 4/8 on the field. Like, I like to pair him up with Tyrant and just go Tyrant, Akechi, boom. I've got 2 strong units on the field. Taking pretty good strong advantage straight away off the bat. But trying to pair him and other kinds of black decks, still trying to tweak that out. But I definitely still love using this guy. All right.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful when you use him.
Yeah, just have to be really careful, because if he does come back in some reborn capacity, his effect triggers. This is whenever he's placed on the field. That's something I completely disregarded. I thought it was when played. I completely disregarded the fact that it's when he's placed on the field. So yeah, every time he comes back, he pops a unit. Hey, he's got a buff. Next unit, Claydrum, 4-cost spirit. When a friendly spirit unit dies, give -2 HP to a random enemy unit. That's a permanent -2 reduction.
Not bad.
Okay, he's a 4-cost. He's got good stats for 2/7, but like I said, like black got probably the better half end of the spirits. With Claydrum is actually pretty good for that.
Yeah, he's a good body.
He's a good body, and he gets that -2, which is a permanent -2. As long as the spirit dies. So yeah, like, just need to see more spirit support. And like I can totally see a spirit deck working.
I'm assuming if your opponent has a unit with 2 HP, and then this effect triggers, it just kills that unit, right?
Yep, it'll definitely get rid. If they got 2 HP left and this triggers, boom, unit gone.
Yeah.
Next up is Matsunaga Hisahide, 4-cost human, 3/3. Death, deal 2 damage to all enemy units. So black got their own version of Forest Sprayer. Instead of 1, it's 2, and he's a 4-cost though. Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to put him in. You don't want to put him in front of anything that has 3 attack though, or more.
No, but now that I think about it, you could pair him with the spirits, but I think it's just his cost that bugs me.
Yeah, being a 4-cost, like if he was a 3-cost, like I think I would like this guy a lot more.
I would definitely try to run the spirit synergy, because I want some of the spirits to die, and he'll just like amplify that. So yeah, he's an alright card. Next up, my waifu Nohime, 4-cost human, 1/7. When played, explore for combo. She's not red. After dealing damage to the enemy hero, deal 2 damage to a random enemy unit or hero. So if they have 1 unit in the field, and she hits the target, she's gonna hit the hero for 2 damage.
Yeah, this card's good, dude. I mean, explore for combo, dude. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Red doesn't have that, dude. I mean, they do. They have Zeku.
They have Zeku and they have Nash. They have 2 explore for combos.
Yeah, but Nash has to die.
Nash has to die.
This card you just play it and you just get comboed. Like, oh man.
Yeah, Black having access to combo is pretty weird. I'll say that when I first saw it, I was like, wow, Black gets combo? Okay, it's a little weird, but hey, that can be pretty crazy sometimes.
I mean, maybe more human support. We get more human support, maybe we can make this work with combo. I don't know.
Like, yeah, if we can get more human support for Black, or with some kind of dual color deck, whatever. But she's not bad to throw into any other decks because you just get combo off her, and then give combo to like a really good Black unit.
Yeah. You could even make you could potentially make like a green Black explore deck.
You could.
I think that would be a fun deck.
Fun to explore, fun to test out, I guess. I'll have to have a look into it. Thank you, Nohime. Next up is the legendary Demon King Oda Nobunaga, 4-cost human 2/5. This has become, I think, a favorite for a lot of people, especially on the Black side. Revenge, gain attack and HP equal to their respective values when this unit died. Ascend, gain +1/+1 a number of times equal to the attack of the unit destroyed by this unit's ascended ability. So, Nobunaga has a has a few tricks on him. So basically, his revenge count goes up based on his values. So if you ascend him on top of, let's say, an ascended agile, which has what, 4/9, okay? He'll gain that 4/9, and what you want to do is you want him to die with the 4/9 added to 2/5 on him respectively. So when he comes back, all that value is on him, and then you want to ascend him again to make him stupidly good, strong. I think the best was, I think I saw Thirsty drop him at 15, or once he dropped him to ascend, it was 15-12 or 15-14 or some shit like that. Or was it 17? 17-14. He had just a ridiculous stats for a 2-cost unit.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like, you have to be careful with Black players with Nobunaga, because if they get it right, he's gonna just get out of control.
I mean, they don't call him the Demon King for nothing, right?
Yeah, Demon King, dude. This guy is just, whoo, boy, I love him. It's a fun revenge cost unit to get going. But yeah, that's the awesome legendary that Black got. And next up we have Nanbu Harumasa, 5-cost human 2/7. Death, place a random spirit unit with an MP cost of 4 or less in your graveyard onto the field. So this is the dude that was in that 5-cost action.
Yeah.
So alone he brings 4.
This card's way better though.
At least you got a body on the field.
Yeah, you're getting 2 units for 5. That's pretty good.
Yeah, because he'll bring back a 4 or less after on death. So, like I said, man, Black got a lot of the spirit support to really help spirits, but like there just needs to be a little more. That's all.
Yeah, solid card for spirits.
Next up is Hashibana Munichi. 6-cost human 3/7. Death gives 2 MP.
I think it's Mune Shigi.
Mune Shigi. I thought, yeah. Mune Shigi gives 2 MP when he dies. I don't think it's that good.
Nah, it costs too much.
Yeah, if this dude was like a 4-cost, I would consider playing him.
I mean, he has to die for you to get the value off him, right? And he's not gonna die for a while.
Yeah, at a 6-cost, like, I don't think so.
I mean, imagine if it was 6-cost, dude. If it was like 3-cost, 3/5.
If it was a 3-cost, 3/5 and giving 2 MP, this would be a no-brainer card to play.
It'd be better than Gate.
It's better than Gate. It's like, bye Gate.
He'd be better than Gate. Would still be pretty good because he has the dive bomb effect. He'd be better than Junie for sure, though.
Better than Junie, yeah. It's like, bye Junie. We have Munishige to take your place.
If he was a 3-cost.
Yeah. But being a 6-cost, I don't see him being played at all, really.
Yeah.
He's got good stat values for a 6-drop, but like his effect is just. If it was more MP for what he's valued at, Maybe. I don't know. Maybe, but that's just what I was thinking. Maybe if it was like 4 MP, then I might consider it. Because 4 MP is a lot better than 2 for dropping a 6 cost unit.
Yeah, 6 is too much.
Next up is another 6 cost unit, Xavi Human 3/6. When played, explore for corrosion. When an enemy unit dies, he gains 2 HP.
This card's not bad. He's better. He's a better William Birkin.
Better than a William Birkin, yeah.
Because William Birkin, he dies. He has a death effect for corrosion.
Yeah.
This dude, you just play him and you get corrosion off the bat.
Yeah, he's like, I get corrosion. And you know, he's got a good stats for a 3/6. So he'll sit there for a bit and you just need enemy units to die, really. So destroy effects and all that crap will just keep buffing him in HP. Yeah, if Black gets more support in the ways of humans, I could see myself trying to play this guy.
Yeah, he's not a bad card.
Yeah, but like right now it's just you know.
Yeah, just right now, there's no real place for him in the meta. But he's not a bad card.
No, he's not a bad card. Next up is the Spider Queen, a 7 cost spirit, 3/8. Death, place a random spirit unit with an MP cost of 5 or less in your graveyard onto the field. So she's the action card, but she's a unit instead.
So she's like the boss monster for spirits, huh?
I guess you could say that. The Spider Queen. I tell you, man, Black got all the spirit support.
Because you can keep bringing her back with the other spirit effects and stuff, and then like reduce her HP and yeah.
Like if
that makes her mana cost.
A mana cost can be an issue, but like I said, if Blue Imp was a black cost unit, she'd be coming to the hand at 5, which would be great.
That's true.
She would be coming in the hand at 5 cost. Like, damn, that's good.
But you have the action search for a spirit.
Say that again, sorry.
The action card, the 2 cost, the one that gives 2 spirits to the EX pocket.
Yeah.
But this card would work with that, right?
Yes, it would. Because it says any spirit.
Yeah.
It brings any spirits to your X pocket with a -2 MP. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, Blue Imp reduces by 1, should be a 6-drop. So the zone card is just really good. You can bring any spirit. So
I think this would be better if it had at least 4 attack.
Maybe at 4 attack, I guess. Like, I mean,
and it didn't 7. Like 7's a lot, right?
7 is a lot. There's got to be a reason that this spirit costs so much, and I guess I'm assuming next expansion we're gonna find out why she costs so much. If there's a way to solve it, make it easier to get her on the field, make her die, get another spirit back on the field. As far as I see it, the way the spirits work is that that's all about just overwhelming the opponent, because the spirits die, they keep coming back. With all the way the cards work and how the spirits sort of intertwine with each other, every time a spirit dies, you should be able to sort of put another spirit straight away back to the field, or get some actions going where spirits come back. Some spirits die, but another spirit comes back. So that's what I'm seeing out of the spirits, at least. You quiet on that end?
Nah, I can see spirits being good if, you know, they get more support.
More support. And last but not least, to finish this off, Serpent Demon Orochi, the 8-cost Kami, legendary, 8/8. All attack damage dealt by this unit becomes 0. All damage taken by this unit becomes 1. When this card does 100% attacking, he deals damage equivalent to this unit's attack, split among the enemy hero and all enemy units. After taking damage, he loses 1 attack. When he dies, he is removed from the game.
Definitely one of the best legendaries in the set.
Definitely one of the best legendaries, but like you shouldn't feel too threatened when you see him unless Black buffs him. But if he's on his own and they don't do anything to really support him, you can actually get rid of him, and it's not that scary. Yes,
in the early game, he's pretty, dude. I mean, in the early game, it's pretty rough, bro. Like
in the early game, yeah.
In that match I showed you, I only got around it because I had 2 shields and I stunned him.
Yeah, that's it. You were able to do that shit. Like if you can draw relatively okay against Orochi, then you're fine. Like remember, because he's damaged, he's always hitting for 0. He never hits for 8, and his attack always splits. If you can get a full field.
And shields, if you have shields, Like that helped a lot.
Yeah, having shields really does help. So like
having shields, having full board.
It can be a little nerve-wracking if the zoo comes up, but if you've got like the right mindset or game plan, like if you know what to do, you can get by this unit. But it is very awesome and fun to play.
Still though, like when they drop him and you attack into him, you're still taking that 8 damage.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, you gotta just note that if you don't have anything to block him, it is 8 damage straight to you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Orochi's still a threat, dude. Like he's not super easy to get over, but like you can get over him.
You can get over him. But yeah, definitely one of the really cool legendaries. And the last kami of the kami tribe. And take note, there's only 3 kamis in this game, and they're all gods. So that's about it, really. No other unit is kami. Yeah, kami means god, and there's only 3 of them, so that's about it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion of the black cards. Where do you think black sits in this meta?
I mean, you're talking about black in general. Like, I would say Raging Demon is one of the top decks right now.
Yeah, probably still is. Until we wait till November next month for those nerf changes, black is definitely still strong with an old deck. Nothing new. The new cards can add to the decks, but it doesn't really change anything.
I mean, just Tekken, Orochi, and Raging Demon. There you go.
And Nobunaga, just throw Nobunaga in, and then like, alright, cool, I've done my changes to my deck.
2 new cards.
2 new cards. Yeah, if the nerfs do hit around and target, like, you know, the main decks, which are what is it? There's Yawn getting hit again, just hilarious. But I think it's just not Yawn itself, but I would say this the Green's mana control would probably need to be hit.
I wouldn't really say that the mana control's a problem. I would say like one of the issues with Yawn right now is Nero. I think Nero needs to get toned down a bit.
Nero maybe. He probably could use a tone down. Red on play damage and just some stuff in itself. Like red just kind of got out of control and literally is almost out of control these days. Like, just the amount of stuff that they got really is kind of dumb for a bunch of units. Black's Destruction and I guess the Raging Demon Revenges, Ascension units, Alexia, Sigma, Agile. If they can get toned down a little bit, not too much so that they're useless, that's fine. Not to completely destroy the cards, because I don't want that to happen. I really can't say much out of purple, because purple got hit pretty hard. But purple's like okay now.
Purple's okay, but like they can win against the meta, but like they can't like consistently win. Like, you know, like Raging Demon is just too consistent. Same thing with Yawn, like, just too consistent.
Yeah, the problem is the other decks are just really consistent. But when you look at green growth, purple ascension, purple temptation, like they can win games, but it's not always consistent. And I think that's probably what's good about them. So if the other top tier decks become a little less consistent, but are still good.
It's not really just like I'm talking about consistency in wins. Like it's because like they just need to be toned down. That's it. Just a little bit.
If the top decks, basically, if the top decks just get toned down to the level of the other decks, then I think a lot of people will have more fun, because at least it opens up, what, like 7 different decks to play that you can safely climb with?
It's like 3
3 decks, which are just really, really overpowering now, which really sucks.
Like, honestly, those decks are just like, they've been around for so long now. Like, it's nothing new.
Yeah, it's true. It is nothing new. But that's pretty much how the meta is right now, at least. I'll do a new video and go over some of the new decks that you guys can play and what tickles your fancy and all that stuff. And I guess I'll do a video on the current meta decks and like what's really changed in them. I can tell you for a fact, Yawn probably has not seen much change, but I could definitely say Red probably did see a couple changes with some units and actions, and Dishinku with 1 extra unit. Nobunaga, that's it. Anyway, that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching it. If you enjoyed, that's the final one there. And I'll start working on these new deck showcasing stuff and meta talks and all that crap. And yeah, thanks again, Hunter. Appreciate it, buddy.
See ya, man. See you guys.
Take care, everybody, and have a nice day. Ciao.